This hybrid sits at the top of the Accord range and is priced accordingly. Listed at $58,990 plus on-road costs, the new sedan costs $25,000 more than a base VDI model or $7,000 more than the previous peak of the range. Honda similarly well-equipped Accord V6L. Available in only one trim line, the Accord Sport Hybrid is loaded with kit including luxuries such as leather trim, satellite navigation, a sunroof, and LED headlights that build on modern basics such as Bluetooth audio streaming, parking sensors, the reversing camera and climate control. But the Accord pushes it to a new level with its comprehensive advanced driver assist system that includes active cruise control, forward collision warning, lane keeping assistance and blind spot warning systems as standard equipment. Externally, the hybrid is separated from regular models by blue tinted headlamps and tail lamps that complement a similarly hued grille and handsome 18-inch alloy wheels. A combination only train spotters will know this. On paper at least, this Honda has what it takes to mix with the best Europe and Japan has to offer. The 5.8-inch audio touchscreen, 8.0-inch multi-information display and additional dashboard displays keep drivers informed, while comfort is taken care of through an excellent driving position anchored by 8-way powered adjustment for both front seats. But the car's use of materials is likely to divide opinion, as the cabin is finished in an intriguing mix of replica plastic wood, faux aluminium and matte charcoal trim along with swathes of glossy black highlights infused with colorful glitter. There are plenty of in-cabin spaces to stash goodies, and smartphones are kept on the go with USB and 12-volt power outlets. The rear seat is decently roomy and a flip-down center armrest adds to passenger comfort. While there are obvious benefits to hybrid systems, the technology often has a negative effect on cargo space. That's certainly the case here, as the Accord loses a good chunk of its boot and the ability to fold the rear seats down or carry a spare wheel. The cargo area has a paltry 381 liters of room, with an additional 34 liters in an underfloor cubby home to a tire repair kit that should have been home to a spare tire. Under the bonnet, the Accord's main selling point lies under the bonnet, where a 4-cylinder petrol engine joins two electric motors in an intriguing combination that does away with a conventional transmission. Honda's new IMMD Intelligent Multi-Mode Drive system debuts in the Accord, and it is set to replace the ordinary integrated motor assist hybrid setup in cars such as the Jazz Hybrid that save fuel but cannot drive on electric power alone. The Accord's 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle engine makes just 105 kilowatts of power at 6,200 RPM and 165 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM. Though it is helped by hybrid motors that pitch in with 124 kilowatts and 307 Nm. It drives the front wheels through what Honda describes as an electronic continuously variable transmission, one that behaves exactly as a CVT automatic might. electric motors playing a role of a transmission while also adding power. The motors also help bring things to a halt, applying significant regenerative braking when drivers use the left pedal in a manner that saves fuel and feels smooth underfoot. The result is a driveline with combined peaks of 146 kilowatts and 307 Nm, along with impressive 4.6L/100 km on paper efficiency. Out in the real world we returned around 6.1L/100 km with a mix of urban and country driving that did not suit the hybrid the way an urban commute might. Drivers have a choice of 3 modes to play with, starting with a regular drive setting and a regenerative B mode that offers additional braking for downhill runs. The third choice is an F setting that disables the petrol motor at low speed, running on electric power with a maximum range of around 2 kilometers. While the driveline is a step ahead of the competition in theory, the real-world result is that it feels little different to existing hybrids. The compact petrol motor sounds stressed uphill or overtaking, straining away noisily at a constant engine speed during sustained periods of acceleration. Honda's eCVT responds to the throttle the way a particularly ordinary CVT might, flaring noisily to initial inputs and reacting slowly to right foot modulation as though the pedal is connected to the engine using an elastic band. It also emits a distant, high-pitch electric whine on throttle applications that can be disconcerting. On the road, Honda says this model is the hybrid that feels like a sports car, but the aloof and underpowered Accord feels nothing like a sports car should. That sport moniker can be traced to Honda's efforts to inject driver appeal into the sedan, replacing steel elements of its underpinnings with lightweight aluminum, swapping regular shocks for clever twin-piston dampers, introducing beefy anti-roll bars and bolting on sticky, 235mm wide Michelin Pilot Sport rubber. Honda's weight-saving efforts were not in vain, as the hybrid is just 61 kilograms heavier than an equivalent petrol Accord, around half the 120-kilogram gulf that separates parallel versions of Toyota's Camry. The result is that the sport hybrid is indeed sharper than other Accord models, but still short of mid-sized dynamic benchmarks. Woolen steering, a wooden brake pedal and noticeable body roll are at odds with its sporting intent, while a jiggling ride accompanied by excessive engine and tire noise do not gel with its luxury aspirations. And although the Michelins offer excellent grip, exploiting it requires an act of faith, as the machine does not communicate well. On the bright side, Honda's first-class suite of driver aids are among the best on the road. Its active cruise control system makes for smooth progress, while Honda's lane-keeping assistance program is little short of a self-driving system, at times guiding the car through bends for kilometers on end without driver input. The brand's camera-based LandWatch blind spot assistance service is handy in traffic, too. Verdict: falling short as a sports car and lacking the luxury appeal of prestige brands. It's easy to dismiss the most expensive Accord as having missed the target with both barrels. But the hybrid stands up as a technical showcase, one that demonstrates what Honda engineers are capable of. While this Accord is not an outstanding car in its own right, it shows the once great brand continues its resurgence.